Hi, Dennis Cometti here, and the two teams about to go head-to-head today, the Dockers and the Giants. Before getting on the plane to come here, I told the ticket lady send one of my bags to Melbourne, one to Sydney and one to Brisbane. She said she couldn't do that. I'm not sure why she didn't understand, because as I told her, the airline did it for me last week. Anyway, it's good to be back at Perth. Patchy crowd, but fair to say all the major genders are represented. With me is Matthew Richardson.
Thanks, Dan. I've been looking forward to this one all week. As you know, Dan, Dream Time at the G has a special place on the footy calendar. The players will...
Well, there's a big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty Giants. Feel the ground is shaking. The other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than...
They run on in full confidence. They're looking sharp and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banner looks great and everything is spelt correctly. Mind you, I'm the last man to ask. We have the toss of the coin. The siren is yet to sound. They say all things come to those who wait, but I'm starting to wonder if anyone will be around to hear it. Here we go, Richard, the opening quarter.
Love is playing every game as if it's your last.
Here we go. Lucky bounce collected. Tackle, but gets the handball off. There's players everywhere, but somehow she manages to send out that handball. Jams it on the boot now. Takes that one strongly. Jams it on the boot. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Her stab kick once killed a small dog. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The dog was huge. Phillips feeds it wide. She wins the contest. A desperate kick there. Takes it well. Bumps the pigskin. Wins the hardball. Bumps the pigskin. Phillips marks it. Jams it on the boot. Stuck the mitts out and held on to it. 50 metres from home. She's kicking on about a 30-degree angle, which could prove challenging. Gets boot to leather. Hands like dinner plates. Gets boot to leather. Nice contested mark by Phillips. Sends it on its way. Takes that one strongly. 45 metres out. She's on a 30-degree angle. Tantalisingly close. Behind. The Dockers by a point. They may have no option but to kick it long up the middle right here. Nice mark there. Bumps the pigskin. Great mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. Nice mark under pressure. Jams it on the boot. Takes it well. Whoa, that's a nice long kick. Great mark. Kicks it. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Boots it. Hook it with the mark.
Hookak's got a decent leap on her, but I still think there's some room for improvement. She slams it onto her boot. She kicks under that.
Jams it on the boot now. Great mark. Hooker boots it. And the mark will be paid. That kick has covered a very long distance. Strong mark. Puts boot to ball. A ripping mark. It's hit the post. It's a behind. Fremantle by 2 points. Richo has some stats for us now.
The marking skill of Fremantle has proved advantageous on the stats board, racking up 15 marks. The tackling abilities on display from both sides appear close on the scoreboard, with GWS on 3 and the Dockers on 1.
Enlightening, Richo. Second quarter, here we go.
Winners don't wait for chances, they take them.
Knocks it down in front. She smashes and bashes her. Lobs the pass. Miller will take the free after the ball was thrown. Miller going for number 1. All eyes are watching. Strong mark. Kicks. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark. The ball is picked up and kept alive. She kicks. It's gun barrel straight. The Dockers get a goal on the board first. You can feel the intensity build as both ruckmen prepare for the bounce. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Hastily kicked. She gets another possession. Lawton applies a strong tackle. Takes possession. The loose ball picked up. She soccers it. A desperate kick there. Scoops up the bouncing ball. Gets a handball away. Finding the running player. Approaching the goals now. Has she? Yes, she's paid it. 35 metres out. Chalk up a goal for Fremantle. Gets her first. The Dockers with the advantage as they lead Greater Western Sydney 14-0. Methodically, the umpire bounces it beautifully. Scoops up the ball. It's impossible to outplay an opponent you can't outthink. Think about that. Sweeping handball. Sends it on its way. Takes it well. Heads up the corridor. Almost a touch of synchronized swimming about that mark. Minus the peg. Hands like dinner plates. Kicked in a flurry. Takes that one strongly. She'll need her Saturday or Sunday best from here. A set shot on a 45-degree angle. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Going for goal number 1. Look at that as she puts it through. Fremantle by 20 points. Ruckman awaiting the bounce. The ball bouncing well. She gets her hands on the footy. Out of nowhere, the ball shoots out of the pack. Drops the ball. Haynes laps up the misplaced footy. She's got the football now. Huge leap. The halftime break is almost here. The ball mopped up. Picked up the ball. I haven't seen her for a while, Richo.
I don't think her performance is going down too well in the coaching box, Dennis.
Miller with the kick. What did they used to say at school? Butterfingers lets it drop. Richo, what did the stats tell us?
Fremantle in front on the scoreboard and are racking up a good number of stats to go with it.
That's a unique spin on things, Richo. An interesting first half. Let's see how the third quarter pans out when we return from our halftime break. Second half is underway.
There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between.
Green runs past and gets the ball. They can't seem to maintain possession. They simply handed it over. Has it now. Nice bit of power there. A great effort. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Off hands. They've conceded possession. Takes it well. Heads up the corridor. Strong mark. Kicks towards the middle of the ground. Over the top of the pack. Green with a clinical drop punt. She wins the contest. Puts boots a ball. Nice hands. Boots it. A great effort. Inside 50 now. She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well. Boots it. Great mark. Phillips, urged on by the crowd, prepares to kick. Slams it on the boot. Picked up the ball. Boots it. Phillips marks.
The Dockers are gaining a lot of the advantage through some smart kicks and even better marks inside their forward 50. She boots it. Just wasn't able to grab it cleanly. She hand passes it. She boots it. A nice contested mark. She gets boot to ball. Strong mark there.
A lovely drop punt. Snatches at it and drops it. She's as twitchy as a frog in a blender. Intercepted by Miller. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Marked by Stanton.
The Giants have been able to take more marks out there, but most of these have been from playing possession footy. They need to start taking a few more risks out there. Haynes marks it. She kicks the ball.
She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well. Choose to kick it. Nice mark there. Phillips just gauging which way that wind is blowing. Solid as a rock, and she comes away with a lovely contested mark. Chip kick along the wing. Takes it well. Jams it on the boot now. Great mark. Slams it on the boot. Let's take a look at the stats, Richo.
Although the Dockers have had 10 handballs, the Giants are on 6, which isn't much of a difference at this stage. Kicking is one of the most essential skills in football, and the Dockers could put 45 on the board, which should place them in a good position at this stage of the game if they can keep that up.
Insightful, Richo. Last quarter, here we go.
You're never a loser until you quit trying.
Takes possession. Handball short. She's clearly been shopping at Clangers R Us. Slams it on the boot. Well, she gave it a shot. Very quiet by her standards. They've conceded possession. She gains possession. Haynes gets the upper hand. She kicks with power. She had her eye on the ball all the way and she took the mark well. Steady hands there as she holds that one. Slams it on the boot. It bounced straight into her hands as if she'd called a puppy with a whistle. Going for goal number 1. The Giants add 1 to their tally. The Giants sink their first. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. The umpire has bounced the ball. The bouncing ball is controlled. She gets her hands on the footy. She's got the ball. She gets tackled as she hands it off. She scoops the ball off the ground. Takes possession. She grabs it on the run. Approaching the goals now. Sharp claims it. Lining up the goal now. 15 metres out. Going for goal number 1. She'll be happy with that. They increase their lead. The Dockers by 20 points. A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the Ruckmen unleash. Big leap. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Off the ground. Maybe she's trying to get an audition for the ballet. Phillips bumped off the ball. Choose to kick it. Oh, how about that, climbing over the pack like a pop-up toaster. Oh, you can see she really loves taking a contested mark.
GWS have taken plenty of marks, but they haven't converted enough into goals. That's why they find themselves trailing. She takes a strong mark.
Walker going for number 1. Pinpoint accuracy from Walker. The Giants in trouble. The Rucks prepare to go at it for this bounce. Here's the bounce. Lucky bounce collected. Not sure what she was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. Going for goal number 1. Great mark. She's as cool as a prized marrow as she lines up for the shot. 15 metres out. Sharp with the shot. She'll be happy with that. Goal number 2 for Sharp. Fremantle by 20 points. The ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The bounce straight down. The bouncing ball is controlled. Real disappointment for fans of the Giants. What were your thoughts on the match, Richard?
The Dockers really brought home the bacon today.
Insightful, Richard. Final scores are 32-12. That's it for this match. Thanks to my co-commentator, Matthew Richardson.
It's been my pleasure, Dennis. We look forward to having everyone back soon.